Greetings, everyone. Core here again, and this time I'm doing another midnight review. Actually, on midnight. Uh, this week I saw How to Train Your Dragon 2, and it was really good. I was very satisfied with this movie. It does everything that a sequel should do, which is always bigger and better as far as story, the visuals, you know, everything pretty much should be bigger and better if you're going to make a sequel to follow up something that was really good in the first place. And this one does that for sure. So it's definitely one that's a must see if you've seen How to Train Your Dragon, the first one, or even remotely liked it. This one was definitely a lot better. Of course, the graphics and visuals and everything has been upgraded, so that just happens with time. And this one looks truly amazing. I mean, the environment, even the way that they move and everything, just looks more fluid. It's kind of like pseudo realism. It's feels more realistic than real life in a way. Like it looks more beautiful than what real life is. Even though I'm sure there's some of those scenes where, you know, are you probably never may see them in real life, but they make them feel like they are something that could come from like the real world. Um, but yeah, so first voice acting, great, perfect, nothing to complain. All the same voices are back again, so that helps out a lot. So it makes everything look, you know, makes everything more kind of, continuation as wise. Um, it makes everything feel nicer. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Because then you don't have to worry about voice changes or anything like that. They all sound the same, a little bit more grown up. Because I believe it's 6 years. I believe after the first one, because Hiccup's 20, and I would assume most of the teenagers are now 20. So I believe it's 6 years. Yeah. Um, I do like the fact that the trailers don't give away the ending, third act pretty much of the movie. It pretty much goes up to the second act, and that's it. And even the second act, it doesn't show, some of the stuff that happens, which I was surprised on some of the stuff that happened. I was really interested, uh, in the whole mother scene and everything like that. And it's pretty interesting what they did with that. I do like it. I don't know who the voice actress is for her. I know I could look it up and everything, but I should have. But she really has a unique voice. It sounds Norwegian like how everyone else pretty much should sound, because it is a Viking kind of story and everything. But she has a very out of place voice, which fits because the mother's been, no human contact pretty much for 20 years, roughly 20 years. And it kind of sounds like it. So I gotta give her props. I mean, I probably should look up her name, but I probably would mispronounce it horribly again, like I do with most actress voice names. But yeah, so voice acting is great. Visuals are amazing. I kind of wish I saw this in 3D. I saw the first one in 3D. I may have to go see this in 3D again. Probably IMAX, hopefully, if it's available near me, because it truly looks more incredible than the first one as far as visuals. And if they did it, the way that 3D should be made, which is initial 3D instead of just post production 3D where they just add it on, I really feel this is going to look amazing. Um, what else? Visuals. It's definitely, I'm sure it's going to make a lot of money because it's a sequel to a very good movie. DreamWorks has been really knocking it out of the park lately, and I can't say, I mean, there's really nothing I didn't like about it. I mean, it really has to nitpick. Um, even nitpicking, it's like you really have to go through it really finely to really find something that you know you don't like about it. As you probably have seen, like on Rotten Tomatoes, it's above a 90% on both users and critics, and that's pretty intense for a child film. Well, early, young adult kind of movie. I mean, sure, kids can see it. There are a few things that are a little bit more, teenagers into adult, young adults kind of situations and stuff like that. Um, but even parents will like it too as well, a lot more probably than the kids. Uh, but yeah, it's definitely got something for everyone. Because the story's there for the adults, the older crowd, and then the flying and the action scenes and the little baby dragons, of course, are there for the kids. So it's definitely a must see if you're interested at all in the franchise. It does set up. A third one, kind of, I guess. I mean, they could end it here and that'll be it. But most likely they'll probably do the third one. Hopefully they don't rush it out too much and they do really good work into it. But yeah, let me see. The next movie I believe I am seeing, so let's check this out real quick. I should have probably had this primed before, but it's always fun to see these things because I do take these in one shot. I hardly ever redo a video just because why not, right? It's more natural when you do it once. So yeah, so the next movie, so I won't have a movie next week. Um, uh, so my next review will actually be Transformers: Age of Extinction. Um, which I'm looking forward to that one. I just hope Grimlock talks and he sounds like Grimlock from Generation 1, and I'll be happy with that. I'm probably the only one of the only few people that don't mind, I like Michael Bay. I don't care, what people think. He does summer blockbusters and he does them well. And this is definitely a summer blockbuster movie, so how could you fault him for anything, you know, that he does for a summer blockbuster movie? It's not going to be some November or December, indie film kind of style. It's going to be action, very light on story, and that's it. But yeah, so that's 2 weeks out. Yeah, because I don't see anything else that I am interested in. Yeah, so in 2 weeks I'll be back here again. So I'm definitely going to see a very early showing or midnight review, midnight showing of Transformers: Age of Extinction. So until next time, guys. Later.